Hi, good morning. First of all, I would like to thank BC for inviting me to speak today, even though I'm really new to TNE, only for a year and a half. I think last time we were in London where BC held the forum in London, and that's the first time that I know about TNE. From that on, I'm so excited about to do TNE in Kanin, back in Kanin University. So today, I wanted to share about the experience that I have on why we have to do TNE, and also what to do in order to get achieved to starting up the TNE program. So Kanin University is basically in the northeast of Thailand here. We located in the heart of the northeast of Thailand, and we have about 50,000 students so far. In our faculty of medicine alone, we have about 2,000 students, and we have hospital which is about 5,000 beds, and then we expand to about 10,000 beds in the next 5 years or so as a medical hub. And then when last year, December, we went to London with the BC Forum, and then we had to talk with a lot of partners. And one of the partners that we go along very well is from Manchester, the University of Manchester, in which we find the match partner, School of Biological Science. Then from that, we then talk about to a lot of emails and messages and Skyping, and try to get started with the TNA program. But again, it's a question that we as a team in Kanin need to emphasize ourselves, that why we have to do that as a first place. Because I think it's a clear message from our dean and our faculty member that we want to go internationalization. That means that we not want to produce graduates who work domestically only. So even though we have international program, most of the graduate students, they actually work in Thailand. So I think it's our strategy that we want to change them in order to produce graduates who can work in overseas, who can work in the States, who can work in the UK. And that time, I think that's all the way to go through internationalization by doing dual degree with the UK Institute. Also, we want to promote our university ranking. As you might know, Kanin University is ranked about 800 plus in the world, whereas U of Manchester is ranked 34 in the world. So we believe that if we work with them, alongside with them, we can keep up with the ranking of about, to get a better rank in terms of university ranking. And as you might know, there's a lot of grants available, but the first thing you have to have is you have to have UK partner. For example, like Newton Fund, MRC, Wellcome Trust. So the first thing you have to have is just to find a partner. If you don't have the partner, you're not going to be able to apply this grant. And this grant is provide, a lot of chances for new researchers like me. I myself got this Newton Fund scholarship to do research link in Liverpool and also in Manchester as well. So if you want to do TNE, I think the main other objective is that we want to attract more students to come and work and study with us. Not only Thai students, we are expected to get students from neighboring countries like, because Kanin is close to Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia, Vietnam. So we want to attract this kind of student to come and work and sort of study with us. And also we want to build capacity building of our staff, not only students. Our staff is basically, there's different kind of generations. So, if we can work with the Manchester U of Manchester, then I think with staff exchange and then working alongside with them, we can build up not only students, but also staff as well. But in order for you to match up with UK partner, you have to know what you have. So what we have, that strong point for us in Kanin University Faculty of Medicine, is that we have a lot of specimen and a lot of biodiversity. As you know, we are expanding to become medical hub in northeast of Thailand, so we have a lot of specimen available to the UK partner to do research with us. We then also have a field work, so we can go to the field trip and get specimens. This kind of thing that I don't think UK have more than us. I think we have more than that because we have a lot of field work. And we have outreach program where we go out to the communities and then educate people in the area that close to Konkan. And you have to know what you're looking for, really. You have to know what you're looking for in the UK partner. For us, we're looking for reputation. So we're looking for university with a well recognition, a well reputation. And we're looking for a partner who have a variety of curriculum. So when you look through the Manchester, we know that they have a lot of different learning that curriculum that allows students to learn. For example, like online learning. If you go look at the library of the Manchester, you can do a lot of search and then you can read book online. So we believe that if our student can be part of that, there will be benefit to them. And also, we're looking for technology that we don't have. For example, like omics, which students in 21st century need to have. And also, our partner will provide a lot of skills which are 21st century skills. So it's clear message for our faculty that we would like to build up and produce graduates who have 21st century skills. This will be multinationality, because the reason why we want to send students to abroad is that we want them to learn how to mix with other people with different culture. So why bother just to go to overseas and then not mix with them? If you do if you do internet program within just domestically, this will not be happen, right? So we believe that multinationalization is very important. Communication skill, of course, very important. Using English, original English medium as a language. They should have the interactive learning skill, which I have to admit that at the moment our program we don't have this much. We just start to have this for the last 5 years. When we work with the Manchester U, we will learn how to use these kind of techniques. And we would like to have our students to be innovative thinking, have to be thinks about new things, produce something new. And of course, at the omics, well, because we're working in the medical science or science related, this omic is very important for their future in the next 5 or 10 years. So we know that in order for us to achieve that kind of goal, we can't do that alone by ourselves. We need to find a partner, and the UK partner is available for us. So what in our program, what we try to do is that we try to start with the research collaboration first in the PhD program for 2 years. And once that's strong enough, we then move on T&E program and try to start dual degree program. And then that will allow students to do 3+1. That means that maybe start us with for 3 years, and then for the last year they can go to the UK, to the Manchester, and then doing laboratory work, enroll there, get a thesis defense, either in the UK or in Thailand. We would like to start them with a Royal Jubilee PhD student first, because these students have funding, and also that we have also available grant from KKU as well to do that for the first 2 years. So I think in the future, I think what we're looking for is that we would like to produce graduates who have professional skill. And hopefully when we produce this graduate, then they can go and work in overseas and then come back to Thailand and start up the company and fit well with Medical Hub Thailand 4.0. And we believe that because of this exchange between staff, I think it will create an environment where it can become academic medical center environment that have interactive learning and also innovative thinking as well. And for research and innovation, of course, with innovative thinking, you can produce something new, and that could be patent and licensing it, and that's fit well with biomed and health tech company in the future. But again, that's a very good thing about T&E. However, even though I start only for a year about TNE, but we found there's a lot of obstacle and challenging things. I don't say problem, I say challenging things, because this could be happen if you start to do PhD, start to do TNE. First thing is how long this dual degree can be sustained. We don't know how it's going to be sustained 5 years. It depends on how your student can fund to go to overseas. And also things like tuition fee, I think a lot of people are talking about that. For Manchester U, the annual fee to get into a PhD program is about £27,000, which is about 1.1 million baht per year. Even though you only have to enroll for 1 year, there's a lot of money to do. So I think we have to have some things from the university and the partner to talk about the tuition fee, of course. The next thing that's challenging very much is that the competency of our students and our staff, because some of the students, they enroll into PhD program, their English is not that well, so it's about maybe they get IELTS of about 5, but to get into U of Manchester, you can have about 6.5 IELTS. And also staff competency as well. I think some of our staff, especially supporting staff, is very important, that they can't communicate in English as well. Therefore, it makes things so difficult. So if you can fix this problem, I think your life will be easier. And the final suggestion is that you have to find the right partner, because you need to have someone that actually want to work with you. So if you keep bugging an email for them to do this, blah, 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 that's not going to work. So you need to find the right person to work with. And I think my message to you is that if you have a bottom-up strategy, then it will be the way to go through. So thank you very much. That's my experience for sharing.
Thank you very much. I think we have some time for maybe one question. So any question, please? I'll look over the Q&A online system here. Okay. So otherwise, thank you very much, Dr. Kanin.